For the first time since 2016, Baltimore will host the annual Army-Navy football game this weekend. It's the 126th edition of the iconic rivalry. The festivities kicked off yesterday with the USAA's Recycled Rides event, where retired NFL quarterback Robert Griffin III, who grew up in a military family, presented 2 vehicles to local veterans and their families. And while both Army and Navy were honored, only one team will come out on top on Saturday. So now we're joined by 2 men who will be broadcasting the games. Rich DeMarco, who's on the radio call for Army, and Joe Miller, who will be doing the same for Navy. Gents, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Joe, let me begin with you. How is this year's edition of the Army-Navy game shaping up?
I think it's looking, in this game, it's looking like a great matchup. You have Navy coming in 9-2 on the season. They want to share the American Conference, and Army coming in 6-5. They just had one of their biggest wins of the season on the road against the University of Texas San Antonio. Navy coming off a road win against Memphis on Thanksgiving night. So both teams playing good football here at the end of the season, and what could you ask for more than having the Commander-in-Chief's trophy on the line between these 2 teams? The winner gets to take that trophy home with them.
Yeah, it is a rivalry like no other. It began all the way back in 1890. So explain why this game is so special.
It's so special because it's everything that's right about college football and college athletics. These are teams with players who don't come to the academies to be NFL players. They come to serve their country. And the fact that they're able to play on a football team that can be competitive, more than competitive, against other civilian schools. They're not living on a prayer when they go out there on Saturdays. They have a legitimate shot to win games, and it's great to see them match up, especially here in Baltimore.
Yeah, we should point out that there's a sound check going on behind you there, so we hear a lot of singing, which is great. It just fits with the mood of what we're talking about. So time to take a stand. What are each of your predictions for Saturday? Joe, let's start with you. Better say Army.
Well, I'm going to go with Navy, 27-13 in this contest. So I think the Mids are playing some of their best football this season. And a lot is on the line for this senior class, and it's a senior class that has had a ton of success. So this is just another huge moment for them, and they've stepped up so far in their career, so I expect them to stay the same on Saturday with a win over Army.
I think this game is going to somehow be low scoring. I think Army 14-10. I think it's going to be played in a phone booth, if we even know what they are anymore, right? And I think it's going to be like a rock fight. So that's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, this isn't about playoffs. This isn't about rankings. It's just these young junior officers playing for pride, playing for tradition, and only the fans. And I love that about this game. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We so appreciate it. You can watch the Army-Navy game this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern on CBS and on Paramount+.